He's an old flame. Harvey Fenton Jones.
How's Anne?
Not as frisky as you remember her.
Good girl. The last time we met, you were writing a book on Stonehenge, I believe.
Was then. Still am.
That's why you're here, Reeve. As soon as the minister thought of Stonehenge, he thought of you.
Do you often think of Stonehenge, Minister, amid the many affairs of state?
Well, it's become an affair of state, actually. It's quite a scheme.
What scheme?
Oh, it's an idea of mine. We're proposing to move it all up to London. I mean, it's really very rational. Tourism's our second biggest industry now. 1,400 millions a year, but it's a cutthroat business. Live sex shows in Amsterdam, bogus masses in Baden-Baden. Our speciality is history, but history happens so randomly. I mean, it's scattered all over the place.
Well, I am an historian, and terribly dense. Move it? Why?
You'd like to move it all into the middle?
To the centre.
I think the minister feels that Stonehenge is rather vulnerable where it is.
Right, you see, the big threats are weather, erosion, and vandalism. For instance, a few years ago, some military cadets tried to heave the whole thing out with a gun carrier.
1965, to be precise.
Yes, I believe so. Anyway, my idea is to put up an exact fiberglass replica on Salisbury Plain and move the original to Hyde Park, where we can keep a better eye on it. Protect it, preserve its character.
I suppose you could surround it with Loch Ness and replace the monster with an inflatable model.
That's very good. I like that. Of course, I did anticipate your skepticism, but it's not a new idea, you know. Oh, no. You know, one of its previous owners threatened to sell it to the United States earlier this century. Reeves the expert, true or false?
Yes, that's so.
Aren't you rather underestimating the resistance you'll encounter elsewhere?
Oh, the historical conservationists and the Celtic nationalists will kick up a bit of a fuss, no doubt. But after all, you don't mind having Cleopatra's Needle in London, do you? And it will allow your archaeology chaps to dig all over the Stonehenge mound to their heart's content.
Seems to me, gentlemen, that the minister's got a good point there.
Let me put my cards on the table. We need your advice to get this move right. We want to do it precisely, scientifically, keep the astronomical axes, that sort of thing.
Well, there'll be trouble, and not just from a few conservationists and scholars, I'm afraid.
Oh, my dear Portman, you're not threatening me with the ancestral curse, I hope. The Druid's revenge.
The Druid thing is very suspect.
The whole thing is surrounded with invention, fiction. I mean, it's been everything from a Roman temple to a launch pad for prehistoric spaceships. You scholars have had a wonderful time. Now, for heaven's sake, let's put the damn thing to some use.
We've certainly never known what it's for in the past. We assume it's the product of a primitive civilization. Those people in 1800 BC moved stones weighing 4 or 5 tons with their own hands and directed them so precisely you can locate star systems to within 1/4 of a degree, and that is a system that can work only where it is. Now, it's entirely possible the whole thing has a magnetic field that has in some mysterious way influenced the development of our culture and has shaped worship and knowledge, even influenced the acts of individuals, and for all we know, still does.
Dinner's nearly ready. What's that, then?
Oh, it's just a thing I'm doing.
Well, wash yourself, and we'll eat.
You see, Harvey, I don't approve. Now, where are you taking us? Is everything up for sale now?
It's a question of survival.
Yes, I agree. Our survival is a country with a sense of values.
Well, if you want to see us drop to the 20th position in the league table of national growth...
I don't think I'd very much care. We're several notches below Albania. Just so long as we don't prostitute ourselves for euro dollars or Libyan dinars, or whatever else it is you expect to get for this desecration.
I'm afraid you suffer from the Oxford disease. Not enough contact with the outside world. Too much clarity, dear boy. Not enough clarity.
But what is the real world? Is religion real or the past? What does reality consist of? Are we sure the ground we walk on is as solid as we think it is?
I'm coming, Vanessa. Face washed, teeth clean. Vanessa, what are you doing? Is that one of Daddy's books? You know you're not supposed to touch them. You better put it back. And what are you doing? You all right?
You know, I do wish you wouldn't take all this so much to heart. I mean, why all this fuss about stone artifacts? I mean, they're always being moved. The Mexicans moved the great rain god to Mexico City.
And it rained for days, if I remember rightly.
A not unaccustomed hardship for the British.
Yes, and the Irish did it. They moved the Touro stone from Galway to Dublin for an exhibition.
Yes, and the sling broke, the stone fell and bounced and nearly crushed the head of the Irish Tourist Board.
My dear Nicholas, you really are trying to tell me something, aren't you?
Surely you're not a man to leave any stone unturned, Minister.
Stones and curses go together. In 1899, the owner tried to sell it for grazing land.
And he was turned into a toad.
No. On the turn of the year, one of the giant lintels fell.
Very well. I shall stay in over the new year.
There are curses, then?
Rise up, stick, and stand still, stone. For King of England thou shalt be none. Thou and thy men hoar stone shall be, and I myself an elden tree.
Charming.
It's a curse. From near here, actually. You know the Rollright stones out Banbury way? Well, they're reputed to be the petrified bodies of a pretender King of England and his men. The witch uttered that particular curse, and there they were, lumps of rock.
And of course you, like a good academic, believe all this absolutely.
I believe in it metaphorically. I mean, why are stones thought animate, almost human? Why are they associated with forces beyond our control? Why is a circle of stones a place of worship and ritual?
You know, I'm surprised at you, Nicholas. You are a historian. This is all mumbo-jumbo. I mean, can you find one scrap of evidence to prove that this isn't pure coincidence or gossip? I doubt it.
Isn't it the point that one's provoked to a sense of mystery by these things where they are, and not when they're somewhere else?
Well, I must say, Oxford has a remarkable facility for living outside the real world.
Well, someone has to keep a firm grasp on the essentials.
Right.
So you are going to move it?
Banish Plumpjack and banish all the world. I do, I will. End of the month, actually.
And following the meeting, members from all parties agreed to reconvene in Geneva later this year. The death has just been reported of Mr. Harvey Fenton-Jones, the recently appointed Minister of Tourism. The wreckage of his car was found late this afternoon by Hampshire police in a ditch on the A30 near Basingstoke. The Minister had been thrown through the windscreen and died instantly.